Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for System Wars 8. That's right, we are on the 8th installment. Earth, a peaceful world after thousands of years of bloodshed by tearing themselves apart. The populace thought the alien threat on TV was defeated until a meteorite hit Earth with some interesting goo. The Creeper. Play the other missions first from our pal Ironstone. Now you may see I have a chop test. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my 6th or 7th time on this map. Full playthroughs with recordings just to see, because the end gets very choppy. I don't know why, so fingers crossed this is the winner. Now that being said, that means I do know the map pretty well, and I think we're gonna be okay. This takes place around the time period of System Wars 1. Earth, the year is 2264. All is great. There is no war, and climate change has been removed. In short, we have won. You are awoken by the sounds of the EMS on your holo TV. Beep, beep, beep. This is an emergency declared by USC officials. Beep, beep, beep. Please remain calm. Remain calm. Please evac out of the zones of Asia. The National Security Force will deal with the threat. You, being a lieutenant of the National Security Force, have heard basic information about that alien attack on Norvix. The last update was when Vuna was rescued from consumption, so you thought it was fine. Radio transmission. Get down here, they're running, ding! Ah! You changed the radio to see how bad it was. 500 miles are under control by the aliens. This is worse than any natural disaster. Battle control online. Fourth wall broken again. This mission is impossible to nullify. Why, I don't have to tell you anything, but some people like me like to prove me wrong. You can try, but I think I got all you pros. It's not even possible. Wait, pop, no, pop, no, pop. I'm not even going to flee, pop. With fourth wall has been fixed. We are in lockdown. Beep, beep, beep. 1 minute later, your holo TV plays a retro alarm system. LockEarth.net program activated. Please follow instructions. Do not leave your area unless you are told to evacuate. All spaceports have been permanently shut down until further notice. Martial law has been declared. You will be shot if found outside without unauthorized access to the outside. Evacuation orders are as follows. Asia, Europe, Africa, Australia, North and South America. Please travel immediately. I repeat, please evacuate to Amikan. Amikan? This message was at the order of the UN. LockEarth.net, 2101 TM. The last sentence sent shivers down your spine. The last time this has been used was in 2101. How bad is this alien threat? Yes, how bad is it indeed? Step 1, how bad is it? And it is 2 spore launchers doing 5 in 4 minutes. 1 Blabonesto and 1 Dagatawa. Now, last but not least, is an emitter doing 3,000 every 0.5 seconds. A rather large emitter. That being said, our goal is to win. Yes, that is our goal, and we have a lot of preparation, so feel free to skip ahead. This is like preparation overload, but it is time for preparation overload, so you have been warned. Step 1, we're going to start with the miners, because miners get in the way of towers get in the way of all miners, so we're going to start with the miners, get them out of the way, that way we don't have to worry about the towers that we place down. So let's get our mining operation done. Of course, unfortunately, there are towers in the way of this mining zone, but we are going to just eliminate that from our problems that we need. Right? We don't need any problems right there. Bazinga, bazonga, bazunga, and another set, and just a couple turned on their side. Seems pretty nice to me. We have 2 more mining zones. We'll keep it this way. We'll change it up a little bit. It can't really hurt. Just get them done. Change it back to the other side so we can get these in place. And last but not least, this little mining zone up here might as well try and hold this as well. Fingers crossed we can hold it. I don't know for sure. Or do I? We shall see. Step the next. We do have a little bit of spraying that can be done, so let's just toss down some sprayers. We'll toss one like over there and up here. For now, I should put down more, but I'm only going to put down these 2 because I want to put down the towers. The towers are going to be a very pivotal thing, because look at all of this lovely, juicy, delicious land, right? I guess it's ocean. I guess it's not land, but you know what I mean. We got space. We got space that we need to fill up. So yeah, let's fill it up quite nicely. nicely. Now, this area over here is very special to me, very special to my heart. And the reason for that is this is actually, before I forget, this is going to be home to Rocket Isle. That's right. Just 6 rockets all in a row. I think that's 7. It is. Let's get rid of one. 6 rockets all in a row. That's what we want to see. So we do have some rockets. I don't want to forget those, of course. There are key things to not forget. And me, actually, you know what? Let's go over some of those key things. Key thing number 1, terp. Terp. And terp. That's right. I don't want to forget those. Key thing number 2, refineries. I don't want to forget those. Now that I mentioned that I could possibly forget things, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to get these in place at least so I don't forget them. We'll go back to towers now. So we'll turn these off. Perfectly fine. We'll even turn all of these off as well because we don't need them. Well, toss out. Don't want to forget the urn port, of course. Don't want to forget your factory, of course. Urn port, let's fill them up. And we'll even turn on 3 miners to begin with an urn, and that are on. Okay, good. So we're zooming along, trying to fill in some of the gaps in some of the continents too, because, you know, we're good like that. Oh, no! I hate seeing that one little line. Oh, it's always the worst when you're trying to move. Oh my gosh, I did it again. So much wasted power, but at the same time, we'll be fine. I'm not worried about power long term. Short term, that is a problem. I mean, short term or power, we do have some defenses we need to do. So, short term, not good. Long term, doesn't make any difference in the world. So, perfectly fine. Fill. Again, we're just going for as much power as we can. The more power, the better. Again, a nice little line that will hurt our short-term gains. Be fine in the long term. I like to toss a pylon or a tower in the middle of the miner section, like right in the corners. It tends to hit the most, so I tend to do that almost like pretty regularly. Toss them there. Again, keep these oceans going. It's beautiful. All the way. Whoa! That went a little bit further than expected, but again, short-term problems, long-term, doesn't even matter. The best mining set, look at that. Oh, it goes all the way across. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's just what you want to see. That's the dream right there. Just keep them like that. But unfortunately, we can't do that all the way across, but hey, we'll take what we can get. A little bit here, a little bit there. Feels pretty good to me again. Right in those crevices to get power to all of the miners. Feels pretty good. And there we go. A little bit more. This probably won't even survive. Maybe. Depends on how well we play. And you know what? I'm playing pretty okay. I'm not going for my record. I did set a record on my attempts, but I'm not going for that. I apologize if you are excited for that. Maybe we'll hit it. Maybe we won't. We'll see. The key is I can't forget anything at the start. So, like I said, a couple more sprayers, probably a pretty decent idea. We'll toss them in this corner because this is not where they're going to be. This is where AC is not really going to be. So we'll turn those off for now. The only other thing we need... I turn them always on, which is good, but I also want them off for now. The other sprayers can be on. And last but not least, our missiles, right? We are going to need missiles. We want to shoot things down, protect the lands, basically just not die to spores in places that aren't covered in AC. Even if it's covered in AC, I still don't want to spore the land, just as a precaution. You never know. We'll put down way more than we need to because it does not matter. It really doesn't. We're not building these right away. They will be offline, so it's basically just a matter of... I don't know. It's just a matter of we'll get there when we get there. We'll toss down some of these. And this is a very important area as well. I guess we can fill this area in. I've never actually filled it in before the map starts, which is interesting. I'm very excited to this time. So let's do that. Let's turn this off perfectly fine. And this area will be Air Alley, of course. Air Alley is a very good thing. Right? We're going to toss you. We're going to toss... is that... Oh my gosh, I get a lot closer. So 1, 2, 3, perfect. 1. Oh no! Oh no! Air Alley. 1, 2, 3, beautiful. And last but not least is 1, 2, 3. That has an extra space in it anyway. Oh no! You know what? That's the wonky one. We now have a wonky one. We're gonna make it super wonky. That is the goal. This is gonna be the wonky Air Force. Look at that. Look at... Oh, no. It's not wonky enough. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You don't get to be the wonky Air Force and have a right side. I'm very sorry. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Okay. Air Force going down. Feels pretty good as well. We're going to take... It's going to be a little while before we actually build these up. But hey, having the blueprints down, not a bad thing. You know, it doesn't feel bad to have the blueprints down. So we'll turn those off. We'll turn these... yeah, we'll turn them off. These I want on because these take so much energy. 500. I want them getting energy as soon as possible. And I think this is our starting setup. We have some units over here. Let's just move them to defensive positions. I don't really want them to die right away. So we're using all of our urns here. These 3 are coming up. These want urns. We'll also build a beacon because we're going to need one eventually. We'll also give it a 1. And Bazinga. Let us get this show on the road. Oh, in 2093, the UN, before it became the USC, made an entirely new continent due to population issues. It was named Amcon. It serves multiple purposes. 1, military, which is a security base. 2, a terrorist site, tourist. 3, doomsday shelter, a safer place to live. Yeah, okay, safer place to live, that's right. And there we go. So that is where we are located. We are located. Oh no, did I mess up? I think I did because I removed the towers over here and I did not place them back. Ooh, that was a close catch. Close catch. Let's make sure everything on both sides is filled. Woo! That could have been bad. Not the end of the world. It's just a matter of, I want these to get some power. Those are the miners that are getting the urns. I want them to have the urns as soon as possible and be up because we need power. Power is delicious. And you know what? Look at our power. It's already looking pretty good if you ask me. That being said, with power looking good, we don't want it to look good for long. No. We want to use it. Use it all. And use too much of it. Bazinga. Ooh, Earth is falling apart, and you still have time to seek this out? Let me guess, you don't care about people, huh? If that's so, I'm going to demonetize. Many. Okay, I may have gone a bit overboard. Also, congrats on 1,000 subscribers, Catfax. That's me. To show gratitude for playing my games, I made this banner. Thank you so very much. As to show my appreciation, I am on my 8th recording of this. I want to make sure to get this in. I super appreciate it. Love the maps. Love the story. Love seeing where it's going. Just need to get this new computer sorted out so it's actually recording at the proper frame rate, at the proper everything, so it doesn't just freeze all the time. And doesn't look like crap. So, fingers crossed. Especially, the best part is once it's set, it'll be good forever. So, we are going to start with the mortaring. As you can see, we have loads of mortars that we can place down. We have loads of energy. In fact, I'm not putting down enough mortars. So, let's just go super ham. And you know what? Problem is right now, these are going to die. But you know what? I'd rather die going down fighting. Still have plenty of things going on. Did we get our miners? We did. Perfect. We're still gaining power, which is good. And yeah, you can actually see a lot of these miners coming up already, which is very good news indeed. Very good news indeed. And our power, it's not hitting max and it's not in 0. And that's truly the most beautiful thing. When you don't hit max and you don't hit 0, it is gorgeous. Okay, so we now have 2 rows. I think I want a 3rd row over here. I definitely want more over here. Again, our goal right now is just to hold. Once we hold, we're going to build all of our miners. We're going to build all of our things. The real key here, though, is that the rockets are getting power. As long as the rockets get power, that's all I truly care about. Rockets. That's what this map is all about. Yeah, I think I'm feeling pretty okay. I think we're good to start turning things on in mass. Let's turn like that on. Let's turn this area on. That'll put us into a deficit, but again, you can see we're in a deficit. It's not that bad. The mortars are starting to kick in everywhere. We are defending our lands. We have another row coming up over here. Our deficit, we had it for a second. Now it's gone, so beautiful. Turn everything on. Another set of miners going up. Again, these are almost done. Once these are done, it's go time, right? I mean, once we get all of our miners operational, our energy problems will be sorted, and we're just gonna plow through everything. We'll turn these on. We'll turn on our missiles. We'll turn on our runways because the runways are good. And yeah, we're in a little bit of a deficit, just a wee little bit, but we can handle a wee little bit of a deficit, right? We can handle that. It's not the end of the world right now. We are collecting things as we need. We are building everything, and look at that power generation. Boom, up to 360. Yes, I do want to turn on everything, but step the next is the most important step, right? I say right as if, you know what I'm even going to say. Step the next is this. We are going into a monstrous deficit again, but we're doing it for the purpose of monstrously building these mortars. That's right, monster mortar time. The reason we want to monstrously build is, one, it's not that bad. Two, I want to do it before I build my planes, because once the planes get going, they're gonna be off and on sucking up like all of our power for reals, you know. So the more we build now, the less of a problem it will be later. And I want to build it now because it's nice. It's nice. You know, we have some freeness. We have some time. Look at them all. They're gorgeous. Now, why am I building them out here instead of up close? Well, I mean, realistically, we can start the moving process that I want to do. But I want to build them out a little ways because it's easier in these flat places, of course. Way easier. And now that they're built, we can just say, hey, fill in any gaps. See, this is like gap fill mode, right? So that group, fill in any gaps. This group right here, fill in any gaps over here. This next group over here, fill in any gaps over here. It's filling in the stairs and things like that. All of these little gaps, I just want filled. I just want filled. Like right here, just go there. Don't even fill gaps. Just go there. Oh, baby, does that feel good. And last but not least, of course, we'll just do another row or two over here. This will be probably it for a little while. Let these build, and then it is the big plane time. So we're doing pretty good. We're only at 251, so we got time. The real key is, again, we have to wait for the rockets anyway. We haven't even built the rockets, so hey, we're doing fine. We're in a tiny deficit, and again, that's it. We're just in a tiny deficit when you think about it. That's it. That's not too bad. Planes going out there, though, that's going to really hurt our deficit. And look at this. I mean, we even built the runways. The planes are destroying the deficit, but once these get the ammo, I'm kind of hoping the deficit drops once these all ammo up. I don't know. I'm kind of hopeful. You never know for sure, though. Let's make sure. Honestly, for as many flew in, I'm pretty happy. Not many died. Look at the pushback that we just did. And now we have the capability just to select behind, move to the front. Select behind, doesn't really matter what we select, move to the front. Select over here, why not move to the front? And that's essentially our goal. Just select and move, fill in any holes. Yeah, our deficit, oh my gosh, our deficit's completely gone. Look at that. Although it's about to drop again because we're going to be putting in all of the ammo. Ooh, I don't even have pylons over here. What am I doing? Let's pylon up these bad boys. Let's even pylon up over here. Oh, I flew them in. Do they not have power? Always the problem if you fly something in, you gotta make sure it has power, right? Unfortunately, I am gonna get blobbed. I did not make snipers, so we are getting 5 blobs to the face. I think we have enough units to handle 5 blobs, though. If they were skimmers, that would be very scary. If they were skimmers, that would be terrifying. But because they're blobs, I lost a couple of units. No big deal, right? I mean, I'm losing units anyway, just flying them in. So, kinda is fitting, if you ask me. Again, take them from the back, move them to the front. That's entirely our purpose. Back to front. Take them from the side, move on and take them from over here. Why not? Just go. Just fill in the edges. All of our planes are now done, though. So let's make our supergroups. Squad number 1 will be the right wing bandits. They are going to the right wing. The squad number 2 are the left wing thieves. That's right. They're gonna steal from the creep. They're gonna steal this land. We're gonna bandit this land. Now the center group, you know, we want to clip. They're the center clippers. We're going to clip it right here. And I don't think I made them a squad, of course. Poor me. So, I did make a squad. Perfect. Last but not least, we just have the wonksters. You know, they were just wonky. It's all they are. And because we're clipping this wing, we're stealing this one. We're stealing, we're clipping, and we're plundering, or something like that. Banditing. I'm just going to say, you know what? Just take this. Did I select one? Oh, no, I was not holding G. I was holding H. Oh, no. We're just going to say, you know what, you guys, just clean up. They're the cleanup squad. That's right. The wonky cleanup squad. So there we go. And we're just going to clean this up. Our goal is to now push forward with the planes. We're in a deficit again. Ammo will come. It will be fine. It will be fine, I promise. It does get more laggy when I go from the side, so I'm probably going to stay top down. As you can see, the creep is very tall. Very, very tall indeed. So we are going to stay up top. It does seem to be less laggy. I think it's just because it has to draw the arcs of all the mortars versus straight lines in essence. That's kind of my guess. I don't know, but that is my guess. There is a lot going on this map, so yeah, it's understandable. It's understandable. I do need to get some snips done. I do also need to do another thing. So step one, we need some snips, right? How are these doing? Rockets 160. They're not doing bad. They're not doing bad. We need to get rid of an urn over there. So we're going to head on back. This urn will fly into this beacon, so that we're going to move that up a little bit. It's not going up all the way yet, but it will. It will. And yeah, we need to just, again, keep the pressure up. Keep the things moving up. This side is a little bit harder to move on because I did not super reinforce it like the others. So that's a little disheartening of me. That's my fault. But yeah, we'll toss in some towers where we can. Make sure things have power again as we move. And yeah, do we have any more units? No more units. Right. We got the power for them. Let's just super reinforce, right? I said we didn't really super reinforce it. Let's super reinforce it. It will be fine. Beautiful. Again, when you have this much power, as long as the planes aren't reloading, you should be good. So we'll build these up, then the planes will reload, and then we'll be fine. Snipperinos, though, let's get them on go. Snip. Mainly, I just want to be able to snipe some of these eggs. That's the big key in these snipers. So that's what I truly want. Again, we have things in the back. Move them to the front. Look at this side. There we go. Things in the back. Move them to the front. We are now gaining some rockets as well. I mean, we're holding pretty good. This is pretty good. We do need more. We need another round of rockets. So it's not necessarily the best, but we're doing pretty good. I think we're in a pretty safe spot to toss this over here. Did I not unearn one of these? I did. Where did it go? Where are you, Urn? Oh, it just made it. Haha! It literally just made it. Perfect. So we want this to be like right there. Like right there would be perfect. Let's get some units around it, of course. And that's, again, just going to help us further. As you can see, the side groups with the planes, they're cutting down the creep pretty substantially. The creep has dropped to like half of what it once was, which is amazing. Now, this beacon is in the super danger zone. So this is very bad for the beacon. I'm kind of hoping 5, 4... Nope. Beacon's not going to hold there. That's fine. We're going to move you and move the beacon to there? Oh, no. To there. Okay. That's fine. Don't want this beacon dying. This is our beacon. We can have a little bit of darkness on the map. I'm perfectly fine with that. I just don't want, the badness to come. Of course, with this is problem zone. Problem zone being I didn't put power. Power. Again, power. All of the lovely power. Now, granted, I couldn't put it all down because, we took ground. A lot of these went into the creep, but we were able to push it back because we had so many units doing so many shots. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So let's just move them up again. Just to keep it moving. And we're getting to the point where you can even start to nullify things almost. So, and that's without our orbitals. Speaking of orbitals, how is next set doing? We're at 90. All right. feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. We are getting there. How many minutes almost now? Pile in there? Nah, that's a bad place. That place did not last very long. But you know, we're losing some. We are losing some units. And that's okay. It's almost destined to happen. Almost destined to happen. And I'm okay with it. Okay. We are now at the place where we're just about there. So what is our count? 130. You're so very close indeed. And look at the sheer pressure that we're putting. We've taken over the backside now. Basically, this is ours. This side took another basic row of things. Like, amazing. Oh my gosh, team, you're doing it. Did I forget some back here? No. See, we're doing it with everybody. Everybody's getting involved. Everyone's doing their thing. We can even adjust what our planes are doing. Because we had team cutoff here, right? I don't even know where team cutoff's X is. I think that's team cutoff. So let's select team's cutoff and just say, you know what, team cutoff? You're just going to be right here. Right there. Just slightly in front of the emitter by the spore launcher. Feels pretty good if you ask me. More units, please. Get our butts up there. More units, not units. And yeah. Again, move in. Get the surround. We're gonna lose a lot here, I think. We're gonna lose a lot here. But you know what? I'm okay with losing a lot for like this monster progress, right? Oh, the lag of everything flying and firing, and oh, it's gorgeous. I will admit this is a little laggy. I hope the video survives. It looks like it is. This is the best recording that it looks like to me at least so far. So, I think I'm going. Fingers crossed. We are losing quite a few now, which is understandable. Let's check our planes. Our 90s. Okay, we're good. We are good to go. It is go time. Go time starts with the singularity that basically, we want the singularity to pull the creep from the emitter and basically this spore launcher. So we want it like somewhere like off over here. I don't really care about that spore launcher. Let's also check our power situation. Looking pretty okay. We need some power over here to help these bad boys out. Up top, we need some power as well. Alright, so singularity is down, pulling the creep away, and now you can see we're already at like some nullification distances, right? We got nullifiers where you can maybe get one over here. Maybe get one here. Definitely get one here. Definitely get one here. Maybe get one there, and the goal is this one. This is the nullifier. This one gets all of them, right? So that is the goal. Now, that being said, doesn't mean we're gonna get it, but just that's the goal. That one is the goal. Of course, we will need to put down some more towers because we are taking more land. I mean, look at this. We've basically completely surrounded it now, which is very good news for us. We are going to want to damper. We are going to want to convert. Now, this conversion will be happening. We lost it. This conversion will be happening very, very soon. And by very, very soon, I mean right now. There's basically all the creep on the map. Boom! Gone in a heartbeat. So now our goal is build these nullies. Once one of them comes down, you know, shutting off the blob's nest. Very, very handy. Ooh, okay. Need a new singularity, though. So keep it pulling back. That's the important thing. I messed up the singularities. That was my fault. But this nullifier is operational, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Although this blob nest is coming, so if this blob nest literally goes for this nullifier, I'm gonna be very sad. Although that's it. That's the objective. 752. Not bad. Not bad. We even have a few orbitals left. I'll toss a rain back there. I'll toss a rain over here. It don't matter. That is the map. Yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. And this has been System Wars 8. Of course, we'll take a look at the score screen, but yeah, this is not too bad. From impossible to 7 minutes and 52 seconds. I'll take it. Let's riff jump out of here. We clean up all the creeps, so we're good. There we go. Beat my best time by 3 seconds. Look at that. You know, I'm going to submit that one. Yeah, I'll submit it. I'll do it. Look at that. Look at the number of units and stuff. Oh, ridiculous. But yeah, had a blast. I think it was a load of fun. Thank you so much again. I hope this video, let me know the quality of the video, sound, the visuals and things. I'm messing with a lot of settings, so please let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time.